Hello and welcome to this edition of Community Calendar. Today we're going to talk about the 22nd annual Aeromodellers. It's a hard word to say, isn't it, guys? Swap and Show coming up Saturday, April 6th. And we've got Jim and Glenn here to talk a little bit about what's going to happen here. Let's talk a little bit, Jim, about the show itself and what we can look for when we come.
Okay. The shows have been going on for 22 years here. And what it is people that build and fly model airplanes. You can see one here. And we had one that was, the wingspan was 18 feet. That's the biggest one we've had. There are a lot of big planes. And all the modelers, as we go through building and flying, we get new airplanes, and then we come there to swap airplanes, to sell airplanes, to give people parts that they need to build airplanes, and anybody that wants to talk to us and learn how to build and learn how to fly, we can get them started the cheapest and easiest way. So it's just modelers getting together and having fun, and new people that are interested in it can ask questions all day, because we love to have people ask questions so we can answer and get them excited in the sport.
Sure. Now, Glenn, we were talking a little bit beforehand about this plane right here. Now, this plane is kind of typical of what you can see. Talk about this plane, what it's made of, because I thought it was hard plastic. How it flies, the height.
This is actually a foam airplane. It's got all the features of a real airplane. This is actually modeled after a real airplane, and what's called a Reno racer. This is a World War II fighter that was modified for racing, that they used to race in Reno. But there's a lot of different airplanes out there now, and the foam airplanes and the electric motors are kind of the thing of what's going on now more than anything.
Now, I thought it was pretty cool when you guys were talking about how high this thing can go and how fast.
Oh yeah, you can fly them out of sight, and you have to keep them in control all the time, because otherwise they get small. So a plane this size gets small very quick. You get a couple of 100 yards away, it's just a speck in the sky.
And you said like 80 miles an hour this thing can go.
And I know I've had airplanes that are approaching a 200-mile-an-hour speed range.
Wow,
yeah, and
that's crazy.
You don't look away from the airplane, because
and then it disappears, and then you wonder where it is.
Yep, so that has happened. It does happen, yes.
My goodness, you guys must really love doing this.
This is small. This is one of the smaller airplanes here. The average airplane has probably got about a 5 or 6 foot wingspan on it.
Nice. What are some of the smaller planes?
We do have airplanes that we fly indoors. In gyms, large gyms and stuff, and they're 20, 30-inch wingspans, very lightweight, very tiny.
What are the more popular ones? The bigger ones or the smaller ones?
The bigger planes are usually, this size and a little bit bigger are the most popular.
Perfect. So, if you're interested in coming out to the Aeromodellers Swap and Show, it's Saturday, April 6th at the Washington Square Mall from 10 until 4 o'clock. Now, the mall doors open at 8. They register until 11. Prizes, Pilot's Choice Awards, RC aircraft, boats, cars, and control line, all welcome. Now, for more information, to get more information on what they need to do, or maybe they just have a random question before they come, who would they get a hold of?
Either Glenn or I or Paul will all be sitting at registration tables, and we welcome questions.
We will have airplanes hanging in the mall with our flyers on it, which will give us there'll be some information on there if they can contact us. Okay,
perfect. And yeah, even if you're not even aware of, anything like this, if you've never done any model airplanes or flying planes or anything like that, it's just fun, interesting to talk to you guys and get all this information.
If we get a good day, we can expect probably close to 100 airplanes in the mall there.
Wow. Bring the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's something they would absolutely love. Again, it's Saturday, April 6th at the Washington Square Mall, 10 to 4. Doors open at 8. Registration is going on until 11 o'clock. Jim and Glenn, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.